And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines with natural disasters in After Dark. Okay, well, we want to look at the interstate here, this little intersection. It doesn't need lights. This intersection does not need lights, so we're going to go to Traffic Manager, and we are going to switch traffic lights. Let's see, let's run through these really quick. So, manual traffic lights, timed, change lane arrows so we can change the lanes specifically, lane connector, speed limits, vehicle restrictions, junction restrictions, clear traffic, disable despawning. That disables the despawning of vehicles, which, you know, if they get stuck, if there's like a traffic jam, they'll start despawning in order to keep it going, and we don't want that. Ooh, look at a little deer in our industrial area. How cute. So we're going to switch traffic lights on this intersection, and we don't want any traffic lights on this intersection at all. So that takes care of that. So this is all free to roam. These will merge and stop. This road here is a very low traveled road, so I'm not worried about this. But you can manually switch traffic lights as well. So we'll get into more of those features a little later on. Right now, these are let's switch. Let's take one of these here and switch. Change lane arrows, lane connector. I know priority signs on this intersection. This is a main road. That's the main road indicator, and this will be the yield. So these will yield to these roads here. So this is the main road here. This is the yield road. So these will stop if there's traffic coming around. Oh, he cut somebody off. That wasn't cool. So this mod is so awesome. You can do so much stuff with it in controlling your traffic, and that is really, really powerful as the city grows and expands. So with this, I might actually want to upgrade these roads because these are going to be super high density. And look at our students. We're starting to get. Let's look at our education really quick. All right, so elementary school, we're starting to see elementary school growth here, and if we look at the development, we're half and half on this road here, on this building, and high school is still taking a while. Even though all the students are there, it's still going to take a while for that education to really sink in. We're not schooling them in university at all yet. And we haven't really done a whole lot for our industry because these are still very uneducated. Most of the educated workers are probably working in, I guess we still haven't seen this education here. This is a mod that I added, so you can see education levels of the people who live there or work there. So we're still very uneducated up here in the high density area. That's okay. I don't mind that too much. Let's add a little bit more low density in here. I don't want to go too crazy with the high density yet. So we're going to go the low density. Looks like we had another building go up in level. That little ding you hear, that is the level going up. Now, one thing I want to do is one of the buildings, one of the things that I added, because parks, you know, you have a park like this, which is pretty popular, and you have the skate park also, which is pretty popular, but they take up a lot of land, and if you really want to address your leisure. Where is my leisure? There is my leisure. So if you look at the leisure ratings, it takes a lot of these buildings. And these are not cheap buildings to run. It takes a lot of these buildings in order to accommodate all of your leisure needs. So I added a super fun park, and this is something I did really early on in the game. So we have a super fun park that is super fun. And if we look, I'm just going to add this right here. This goes through the entire city. And hopefully, there they are. Updates all of the parks. We got a little bit back here that aren't really touched, but that's okay. That just makes it so it's a super fun park. It's so fun. I mean, this park is just so awesome and fun that everybody wants to visit. Okay, let's take a peek at our elementary school. Elementary school is doing pretty good. All right, now let's see. We're gonna need more industrial. We need more jobs. So we have that bus stop. So I'm gonna make use of that bus stop and put a little bit of industrial on this side. Let's look at our power. Power is gonna be going up here soon. So let's add another one of these awesome. I want to keep these out here a ways because see the noise. That's the noise radius of this thing, and I didn't add a special advanced wind turbine for the noise. But let's look at water as well. Water is starting to go down a little bit, but we still have plenty of capacity, so we won't worry about water for now. Looks like industrial has developed. Now it's commercial that we need. So I'm going to add a little bit in here. I'm going to need to dezone this block and this block. I'm going to add high density commercial. And it clears out what's there. Unfortunately, there's no like rezoning over the top of zones. See, I can do that, and it doesn't actually do it. It's unfortunate. It's one of those features that I wish they would have added, or at least included in the base game, but they didn't. Can't rezone. Can't rezone without dezone. So now there's a big commercial building going in, which should. I mean, that's going to need a lot of workers, but the higher density needs more educated workers. So you don't want to build these high density things until you get a good educated workforce. And we've got a little bit of education going on now. Wow, it's nighttime again already? That was really fast. That's kind of cool though. Although, I wonder how much power those lights use. Okay. So we get going here. I can't believe it's nighttime already. I'm going to have to look at a mod. I think there's a mod out there that tweaks the day-night cycle. So daytime you get a little bit more hours in the day to be daytime and fewer nighttime hours. And I only want to do that so everybody doesn't have a problem with seeing what's going on out there. I do like the nighttime. I do like seeing all my city lit up at night. It's really cool, but it lasts a little too long for me. Let's see. What else do we want to do? I think it might be time. We're making a good amount of money. I think it's time to add another neighborhood, another branch just like this one out here. So I want to make sure that we are set up. So if I go right in here, so 1, 2, 3. So this is This is the edge. And then this here, I'm going to go 28U out. That is... No, see, I want to connect right in there. 28U. That breaks it there. And then we can go with a 4-lane with turning lane. I think that's what we used here. Yep. So if I want to go through... No, right here. I think it's right there. Get rid of this. Extend this out. And bring this in. I want to bring it in here. Yeah, I want to bring it in right there. Okay, so that should be 28U. That's 30U. Okay, well, that is going to have to be... That's going to have to be fine. I don't want to redo that whole segment. So we're going to extend this out again. And with that, we've already set up all of this. All right, there's our new neighborhood that's going to be developed. And let's set up. So 1, 2, 3. This is the next spot here. This is going 30U out. Like that. We got a little bit of empty space in here, which we can cover with roads that go along the outsides all the way out. So, you know, this was just to get the design going, and then the empty space can be okay. We can take pedestrian paths and you know, make it so there's parks or something in between here. We don't have to zone every square foot of the city. Although I usually like to do that. We don't have to. Oh, whoa, whoa, why? Ah, that's why. Okay, so this one kind of goes right along here. Like that. Oh, I'm hearing upgrades. Yeah, I'm hearing upgrades. I don't know where they are. Oh, there's one there. There's one there. There's another. Oh, there's another 2 right there. I bet you my high school is finally starting to educate some people. Holland Elementary. These are starting to get educated now. There's another one. Excellent. Yeah, my elementary school is finally starting to pay off. As these upgrade, they give me more taxes. So it's always a good thing to get your stuff upgraded at least a little bit. You know, if you want a city that's just absolutely terrible, then you know, don't educate them at all, because your crime rate, all that kind of stuff is sort of based off of education. Okay, I've been doing this wrong, but we're just going to continue with this anyway. And go out to there, because we're going to need to redo some of this. And again, we don't have to make it identical to this one, but I do want this last one to be a dead end. So let's go to big streets. I'm just going to extend this out, and then I can go connect that in, and then I can delete that. There we go. So we're going to go 30U out this way. Sort of like that. All right. Now, do we want to... If I want to get rid of this one. Like that. Okay, so how do we handle the rest of this? Oh, we have power problems. Okay, power here and here. As long as those blue lines are connected, we don't need any more major high tension power lines. So that should take care of our power problems. Yeah. Workers here are because the educated workers are so low. Because it doesn't want any uneducated workers. It only wants educated and well-educated. And we don't really have enough of those types to really go forward with it. So I want to leave those two. They might abandon, they might struggle for a while, but our education levels are going up, and those educated people are going to want better jobs. So this will allow a little bit of that buffer where the educated workforce will be able to find employment, and all the uneducated people can go make, whatever, garments and another garments, ready to wear. Oh, a lot of garments. Oh, some more garments. How about over here, ready to wear? We need a few more. We need a few more garments, please. Oh, there's a fish stick factory. All right, we're making fish sticks. And yeah, a lot of ready to wears. But those can upgrade over time. So we will see, as we get an educated population, we will see those get upgraded. But those won't upgrade until they start getting educated workforce. So we've got all workers here, but as they start getting educated, we'll see more and more upgrades going on there. Okay, so if I wanted... This is working really well. This setup is working really well, except for, obviously, the U-turns. The buses and stuff are having a little bit of a problem. Oh, we got some more upgrades. Looks like our commercial is starting to upgrade a little bit. Might be due to traffic. The more traffic they get, the more they want to sell. And here we go. We've got, look at that, 6 educated workers there. Although those might be teens. Can't really tell if it's the teens that are educated or not. And I do have the citizen aging, so they age a little slower. So it takes a little bit longer for those educated people to enter the workforce. It makes the game a little bit more challenging in order to do that. Okay. So if I wanted to set up this sort of pattern, I'm going to need to connect there, 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 and possibly there. So I need to bulldoze this one, and this one. Now this one is different. So I'm gonna leave that alone. So we're just going to build the rest of this. There we go. Now we're starting to look pretty normalized, and now this one goes around the outside on this side. So let's continue that. And then these are good to go, I think. Yeah, these are good to go. So, and then this one way out here. There we go. We now have a whole nother neighborhood that we can build up. And the rest of this inside of here, this will be high density residential. So all of this in here will be high density. But I'm not sure if we really have the infrastructure yet to accommodate that much high density. Because all our low density commercial, we're still having commercial demand, unfortunately. So, and I could connect these two neighborhoods up outside here. So I could build this out, go along this ridge, and then come in here, and that would connect these outside two. So somebody from over here wanting to shop over here wouldn't have to go all the way around. They could just loop around and in and not have a problem. So we need more industrial, we need more residential. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to zone too much at a time. So right in there, right in there. And then industrial, again, we're just going to do a strip at a time. Because I don't want it to get too crazy. All right. Still making some good money. I don't have a college yet. I've got some basic police protection. Speaking of that, where's my police station? That's the clinic. How's the clinic doing? See, there's only three patients, so it's doing fine. So there's my elementary school. It's got, look at that, 1,680 students. We're going to need a new elementary school pretty soon. We'll only have 4,300 people in our city. So a good third of those are elementary school students. That is a pretty high percentage of students. Where's our police station? Is it further up here? Yeah, see, these are starting to abandon just because we don't have the educated workforce yet. Yeah, where's our police station? There it is. 12 of 20. So we might need a prison here soon. And a prison can go way out here next to the landfill. They can sniff that landfill during their rehabilitation. So we got a lot of good people here. See, they're having a super fun time in the park. They are enjoying themselves. I think we are good. Look at that prosperity. We got prosperity going here. Not enough educated workers. Yeah, these are upgrading. These are slowly upgrading, but we really need our schools to deliver. If there aren't any policies to education boost education budget and make young adults automatically choose. Increase in education budget by 25%. Yikes. Harsh prison sentences. Reduces the crime rate, yeah, but increases population. Living in a country that does that, obviously. Schools out. Free public transport. No, that's making me a little bit of money right now. Recreational use. Tax increase, higher police budget, which doesn't make sense because you're not. If you have recreational use, you're arresting fewer people. Okay, so we still need a lot of commercial. I might add some commercial up in here. So let's do that. Right in here, I'm going to do all the way back, make them bigger. All right. And the rest can be industrial. All right, well, that will do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.